consultants, you guys that have not come out to participate in American Dream University, right? I didn't even know what I was coming to. I just knew, hey, I could have a lot of fun, I could give back. These guys are in transition, these soldiers. Thousands of soldiers are in transition every single day in America. They're coming back. You can put them to work. You can help by coming out here and supporting this great cause. Courage is having the guts to try. There's a sense of urgency with soldiers coming back, need jobs, need to get in transition, they need to get gelled back into a society that's a little, crazy. So help out, join up, show up. So I'm going to give you a little tip on getting a job. We posted this up on a online network that we created, and there was 12 videos built into it that said, I can get anyone a job in 72 hours. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 parts of that little piece right here. Number 1, when you go out into that job market, I want you to focus on 5 people that you want to work for. 5 names of 5 companies, and you're like, I'd love to work for those people. Okay, I don't want you to look at the whole industry. If you're good in construction or driving trucks and you're like, I want to be a truck driver, I'm leaving here to do that, do not look at the trucking industry. I want you to find 5 truck companies that you'd like to work for. Because you don't want to be in the trucking industry. You want to focus on the 5 guys that'll pay the most. I mean, unless you don't want money. How many of you like money? Yeah, you need money. So when you're passing through the expo booth and it's like $40,000 to drive a truck, how do you know you can't get paid $80,000 to drive that truck? Same truck. The money's out there. How many believe there's no shortage of money on this planet? There's no shortage of money. They come up with the money when they want to. We print money on this planet. We just print, okay? If they want the money, they'll print the money. So your job is then, if you want money and you want a good job and you want a place where you feel like you're treated right, okay, where there's an exchange for the contribution you make, you got to pick 5 people, 5 companies, not 50, not 500. Don't just post an ad out there. 5 companies, and then you need to do some research on those 5 companies. Find out who those companies are. Who owns that company is the second part of this. Who will make the decision in that company of those 5 companies? And the third thing is you need to get in front of those people. You need to get in front of those 5 people, and I guarantee you one of those 5 people will hire you. You're in transition. I'm in transition. I'm 57 years old. I'm in massive transition. What's the next 20 years of my life going to be? 2009 hits, the economy collapsed, everybody's in transition, okay? You guys get a budget, sink it, governments change, politicians do their deal, right? What happens? You're in transition. You didn't even know it. 2009, real estate goes crazy. I'm in transition again. I don't know what's going to happen next. The gentleman asked the question about what business do I start? Look, that world of business is changing so fast right now. Gentleman told me yesterday, I want to be in the car business when I get out. I said, when you getting out? He said, 3 years. I said, man, it might not even be cars 3 years from now. Things are changing. Would you agree? But let me tell you what will never change. For 2,000 years, one thing has never changed. Great people are always valued in the marketplace. And people like me that hire people, that want to hire people. I want to hire great people, and I want people making great money for their families because I believe success for a family has something to do with money. I don't think a family can be successful if they don't have money. And you're going to go back out into that world out there, and somebody's going to pitch you a $40,000 a year job. And folks, I got to tell you, that's the money your parents were looking for. Your parents were looking for 40 grand. It doesn't pay for anything today. So you need to change the way you think. How many of you were taught when you ate, when mama brought you a meal, she said this. She brought you the meal, threw it on the plate and said, eat it all. How many were told that? You know what she was trying to tell you? Don't waste money. That's what she was trying to say. What she was really saying is, I don't know how to make more money. She was really saying there's a shortage of money. Eat it all. There's people in China starving. How many of you got that message every day? How many of you, when you walked out of your bedroom, your mama said, turn off those lights? What was she telling you? I don't know how to get new money. That's what she was telling you. My dad died when I was 10. My mom was left to bring up 5 kids. Okay? And those are the messages I got every day. The same message was this: contract, get small, back up, protect yourself. I can't win anything like this. I cannot succeed for my family like this. I do not want my kids to see me like this. I want my kids to see me on attack, right? Confidence in the marketplace. How do you get confidence? You read, man. You guys got to read, okay? The average American reads less than one book a year. Half those books are romance novels. Now, I don't have my books with me today, but I've written 4 books since 2009 for this new economy. I wrote those books for me. I didn't write them for other people. I did not write them to get known. I wrote those books because I was trying to figure out, how do I get myself out of this problem? How do I provide for my family? And I had already done extremely well in my life, but I hadn't done well enough. I hadn't done well enough to accommodate a massive problem that was outside of my control. Sooner or later, you're getting out of those uniforms, right or wrong. It's just a matter of when. Is it 25 years? Is it, I don't know, is it 20 days? Oh, the uniform is going to go, right? What then?
That's all guys got to stick together. Look who this is. It doesn't feel like it. We don't feel good when we're done.
My dad, before my dad died, he told my mother, he says, look, tell those boys, 1, get an education, and number 2, learn how to sell. Because if you can sell, you can do anything anywhere. Nobody wants to be a salesperson, but if you can sell, okay, if you can pitch, promote, and market, if you can do an interview, if you can stand in front of somebody that's interviewing 800 people and say, look, you can look at the other 799 people, you pick any of them over me, and you made a mistake. How many of you can tell somebody that? If you're leading a team, you've been pushing that team. When you get out there, your job's going to be to push yourself. Because you're not going to have the team to sell. Oh, my team's great. Now the deal's going to be this: I'm great. And you got to be willing to stand toe-to-toe with somebody and say, I'm your decision.